flashing.
Is it running? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm here today to teach my friend Mike here, who has no experience in Commando Krav Maga, how to do the hand to the gun to the head gun pluck. So basically, Mikey, what I'm going to be doing is putting a gun to your head like this. If you have any questions at this time, you're always free to ask questions. Basically, you'll notice with our gun, we do have the trigger guard removed. That's a safety feature because a lot of these moves are designed that would catch the assailant's finger in the trigger, causing him a lot of pain, which is what we want to do. So basically, Mikey, what I want to have you do is you stick that gun directly to my head like that, with your right hand. So this move, Mikey, works very simple. First of all, you don't make eye contact with the bad guy. If you want an example of that, make eye contact with your dog. See how he takes it. Same thing for humans. Eye contact is bad. You want to look weak and defenseless. You want to go, oh my God, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Meanwhile, that gun is pressed right up against your head. It actually is a good thing for it to be there because you know in space anytime where that gun is. Now, if it's a little farther out, this still works perfectly fine. Mike, for this to work, you have to do three things at the same time, but they're small things. First thing, you have to catch the wrist. Second thing, you're coming up in a direction up to get the gun. Third thing is you're moving your head out of the line of fire. The reason why we go slow is because this takes time to learn. The reason why you have to do all three things at the same time, if I catch the wrist, we have a nice fight for the gun, but that's not doing me a lot of good. Bang, I'm dead. Exactly. If I come up and just get this, well, let's try and wrestle for the gun like this without catching that wrist, or if I get back here, it's still all over the place. Of course, getting your head out of the way pretty much makes good sense anytime a gun is pointed directly at it. But it does not take a lot of effort to move your head. I'm out of line of fire, right? Right. So ideally, you want to go directly up with the gun. This is less likely to shoot any straight. If I go this way, oh boy, I just killed grandma. This way, oh, I just killed the nun that's sitting over there minding her own business. Directly up with the gun has the least likely chance of shooting an unarmed or a person that's not involved with the situation. So basically, and as we practice this, Mike, because you're new to this, keep a loose grip on this gun. As you get better, a full grip on the gun, you'll be able to pluck that with no problem. But as your training partner, I'm telling you, you need to have a looser grip so that I can show you how this works at speed. So you have that there. I'm down here. I'm being non-threatening, non-competitive. I'm not bringing my hands, hey, like this. My hands are down here. So what I'm going to do is basically do that. Now at this point, I want you to look at what we have here, Mike. I am now, what, about 2 feet from you with your toy, but I haven't done anything to you. Did I hurt you at all when I did that? No, even with that trigger guard going directly up, there's very little chance I'd hurt you. So the normal process for a bad guy would probably be to jump on me at this point. So when we pluck that gun, as we come up and take that, what I like to teach is we come immediately in with this fantastic set of brass knuckles with lots of pointy sharp stuff and go directly into the bridge of the nose, the eyebrow area. The eyebrow area, as you know, Mike here is a EMT. This whole area of the body, you cut it, nick it a little bit, blood flows like crazy. You hit this area of the body, the eyes tear up. You can't see. A guy who can't see is going to have a real hard time shooting you if he even manages to get the gun back. Blood coming down into his face, perfect for you. If he can't see, he can't defend himself. The advantage here is anytime you hand a gun to somebody, they don't normally, almost always, put it in their dominant hand. As I've taken this gun from you, Mikey, I have your dominant hand. Your hand most likely to punch me or to block a punch out of the way. At this great set of brass knuckles with sharp things. Come in with one punch to the face as hard as I can. Just as hard, smack it into the face. And then push you back. That's all I want. Because now you've created distance. You've allowed the person, you've given that person a chance. You've just taken his gun. You've smacked him in the head really hard. You've disoriented him. Now you have a chance to give him that second to think, Can I get involved with this guy and wrestle him down, or can I just run away? We're hoping for run away. I have his toy. We don't want him coming after us. So go ahead, Mikey. I want to put the gun to your head, and just very slow. First thing is you're not looking at me. Now what you want to do is you want to what we're going to be doing is doing 3 things at once. I'm going to have you grabbing with your left hand my wrist, so just go nice and slow. There you go. That's coming directly out. So see, with this leverage action there, with your strength pulling down and pulling up, there's nobody in this world, as hard as I'll try and hold it as hard as I can. Just go ahead and that's knowing you're about to do this. I can't hold on to that. So as you just try that again, just a little bit, there you go. And the idea here is we work, and it just go, as long as the barrel is pointed straight up in the air, it doesn't matter which way it's going, as long as that's the safest way to go. Boom. And now you can see, naturally, when that movement comes, you step in, like that. What's that doing? That's coming right at my face. That's why you just want to smack that in the middle of my face as hard as you can. And then for no other reason, it makes it real easy to find the bad guy, because he's going to be the one with his face all cut up, walking down the street bleeding. So, boom, right, there you go. Don't worry. You haven't hit me hard yet. There you go, see? Now work on, there you go. Now work on tilting the head out of the way. Now this is a step process. As you learn this over months, there you go. Boom. Now, one of the things I teach also people, now this is one thing you can decide whether or not you want to, this is a fake gun. We'll both all agree this is a fake gun. Can I kill you with this gun?
You could, yeah.
Exactly. I could take this gun and beat Mikey here to death. We don't want to beat Mikey to death. The thing is, the bad guy here always knows what the gun is that he's brought to the fight. Is this a real gun? Is this a BB gun? Is this an airsoft gun painted to look like a real gun? Airsoft guns, BB guns are still metal. You can still beat someone to death. Real guns also have a variety of different features on how the safeties work. Does this gun have a round locked in it? How do you know how to actuate this gun? Where's the safety features? About as many different safety features on guns as possible. The way I teach is once I've taken that gun from him and established some space, if I can't immediately make that weapon work by firing it into the ground, I throw the weapon as far away as possible. My people that I'm training are trained to fight hand to hand. Mikey here is trained to work with knees and fists and elbows, and basically he's trained to stay on his feet and combat me man on man. It's going to take a long time for me to beat Mikey to death with my fists. It would not take very long to take a cheap airsoft gun and one hit to the head and Mikey's out. So really quick review. We're doing 3 things. Boom. And when you step in, bam. Give me a big push and generate some distance. Boom. Perfect. Got it.